We stick together. That's how we win this.
Leave no one alive.
Hello and welcome back to another video on Breaking Bad. It's been a while, but it's okay. We are back. We are going to be doing some Invincible Season 1 boxes. So we have got Invincible coming back. Finally, the final season. I can't wait. The Conquest fight was absolutely insane. I can't wait for the new season. The new trailer just dropped recently, so I figured let's go ahead and do some Invincible openings. So this is going to be part 1. I do have one more box of the blaster, and I have one more box of the hobby. So we're going to do part 1 of this, see how it goes. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll go ahead and think about doing part 2. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Let's go ahead and let's start with the... First and foremost, we'll start with the blaster box, see what we get. So we've got the 8 packs per box, 4 cards per pack, and we get 1 relic kit per box. And basically the hobby is pretty much double that from what it looks like. So let's go ahead and get straight into it, and let's see what we can get. Invincible. All right, we have got our 8 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go ahead and get straight in to pack number 1. Let's see if we can get anything crazy from these. I love this show. It's got some of the coolest fights, probably since the Dragon Ball Z days that I used to watch. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and see what we can pack. All right, so we have got a Magmanic. Got the Magna. Starting off with that, we have the Flaxens. All right, there we go. This is all from season 1, remember, so we're not going to get anything from season 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have the Mauler twins. Cool on the refractor. That's pretty fun. The twins are always pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to make a comeback in the series at all. Probably not, since well, I don't want to spoil anything, just in case anybody hasn't seen it. And we have Shrinking Ray. Let's go. And Shrinking Ray right there. So we'll start off with ourselves a nice little good refractor of the Mauler twins. Mauler twins. Sorry, I'm just coming off with sickness as well, so my throat is feeling still a little bit weird, so I do apologize if I sound a little bit different. All right, we have Doc Seismic, who just seemed to never go away in the first few seasons. Monster Girl. All right, and let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have an Omni-Man refractor. Let's go. That's a cool one right there. That's where he's looking crazy, probably beating the piss out of Mark. So that's a really fun one right there. It's got all the blood behind him as well. And of course, we have a robot. Species Vulturemite abilities. Look at that. That's such a cool card of Omni-Man. Gotta like that one. We'll go ahead and put that front and center right there. And let's move on. So we have the Mauler twins. We have Omni-Man. A pretty nice hit there for a blaster box. All right, we have Doc Seismic one more time. We have a robot. This time, he's doing his robot things. Oh, we have a 60 out of 9. Is this going to be a Mark numbered card? Ooh, cool. Invincible issue number 1. That is awesome. It's a little bit of the print, but you can't really see much of the comic book, unfortunately. But 60 out of 99 Invincible. And then, of course, we have the Young Invincibles right there, too, which is pretty fun. But look at this. Congratulations, you have received an authentic relic from the first official Invincible comic. Let's go. Very first issue. That is a sick, sick card. All right, I'm definitely saving that one. I'm going to give this one a little bit of the thicker sleeve as well. But I have a numbered card, too, at a 99 with Mark on the front. Pretty fun, I must say. Whoa. I'm over here throwing cards around. But I like that one a lot. That's a pretty cool one, especially from the issue number 1. Pretty cool card. I'm not sure why that's not fitting in there properly. Find one of my bigger ones. Here we go. That should fit. There we go. So Invincible issue number 1, a little bit of a comic book piece there. Can't quite see what part of the comic book it is, but it's a number from 60 to 99. Good start on the on the blaster box so far. Pretty cool card with the relic from issue number 1. All right, so we have Omni-Man and Mark. Pretty cool start. You know, the blaster boxes are not bad at all to start off with. All right, so we have Titan. We have Adam Eve, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Great character. I love her from Community. All right, we have another Invincible card, it looks like. Nice. That is sick. I love that. That's a cool one as well. Cool little refractor of Invincible. And then, of course, we have a Mark Grayson card as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving these cards so far. They're pretty fun. Let me go ahead and save this one right here as well, because I think this is a really nice one of Invincible. Yeah, cool. Cool. I love that. Gotta love that. And of course, this is probably all going to go into my personal collection. I absolutely love this show. Can't wait for the final season. I mean, let me know what you think of the comics. What's your favorite fight? Because for me, I think it has to be so far the Conquest fight, which was insane, or maybe even the Alan the Alien versus the Viltrumites and the Battle Beast. That was awesome too. Gotta love that. All right, let's get straight to it. Let's see what we can get. We have another Titan. Probably gonna start getting some duplicates. Omni-Man Invincible. Oh, is that the train scene as well? It looks like it. Oh, that's brutal. That is a brutal one. Oh, Invincible on the Refractor. Another nice Invincible on the Refractor. Very good box, full of Invincible cards, which is, well, you would hope so, right? Being that's awful. You got Species, Viltrumite. Cool. Another great Viltrumite card. I love that. Getting some pretty good hits here of Mark, that's for sure. Definitely a great box with this one. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's so cool. All right, we have 3 packs left. We already have our relic. So I'm not sure if we can get anything else, like autographs or anything like that. I haven't really quite looked into the checklist of this. Isotope. We have Omni-Man sitting on top of Mount Everest. The original Mahler twins. The original. Which one was the original? Did we ever find that out of which one was the original? Probably not. And of course, the Mahler twins yet again. So got a couple of cool cards of the Mahler twins so far, but really the hits in this have been all Invincible and Omni-Man, which has been definitely fun. And don't get me wrong, the Mahler twins are great as well. I really like those characters. So I'm saying I hope they come back. We have Titan. Another Omni-Man. Very cool looking card of Omni-Man right there. All right, we have Mark Grayson. And of course, Eve sitting on top of the school, it looks like, or the apartment. And another Omni-Man. Very cool. So we'll go ahead and put that over there. And Omni-Man, just a regular base of Omni-Man. Pretty fun stuff. And last card. And then we'll get straight into the hobby box, see what the hobby box is all about. Battle Beast. What an absolute monster. You gotta love Battle Beast. Absolute legend of a character. Robot Rex. Gonna miss Rex. Omni-Man, there we go. We got the refractor right, so we are moving on to hobby
the mountain,
box
which is
number
really
1.
cool. I
so
like that
we
one a
have our
lot.
blasters.
I'll probably sleeve that
Great
one up
pulls
myself
from the
as well.
blasters, especially from that issue number 1.
And we'll go ahead and get straight into the hobby
Mark
box.
at a 99.
Have fun with it.
Awesome looking card. Let's go ahead and get straight into the hobby box now. Of course, this is going to be basically double the packs, 2 relics in this one. We have 16 packs to go through, so I'll try to be a little quicker on this one. This one actually feels like the relic already. Might have to save this one right here. So we have Samson. So this next card is going to be the big boy. So let's see what it is right here. Okay, so this feels like a relic right here. Black Samson. Oh, okay, here we go. Nice. That's a cool looking card. A little bit with the little lettering in there as well from the single relic. Sweet card of Black Samson right there. That's awesome. Really thick card with this one. Authentic single relic card. This relic is guaranteed by Super Products. Awesome. Not numbered, unfortunately. It feels like a very thick card for this one. But really, really cool nonetheless. Gotta love it. Gotta love these relic cards with the comic. I think it's such a cool idea to put part of the comic book in there. I think that's legendary. Let me know what you think in the comments on that one. A Black Samson right there. Nice little card. We'll start off. That's our relic number 2 out of the possible 3 relics that we're going to get in these openings right here. And then, of course, we have Black Samson right behind him as well. Pretty cool. All right. A little bit of a Black Samson box there. Let's get going. We should have one more relic in store for us. We have Dr. Seismic. Invincible, more of a portrait version of Invincible there. Pretty cool. And we have the Magmatic, which is pretty cool as well. All right, you got another Invincible card. Quite a few Invincible cards, which is nice. Always like to see that. You want to get the main star out of all these, right? You want to get the Mark Graysons. All right. Let's move on. See what else we get here. We have Keiju. Another Black Samson, another version of him. Nice. To add that little collection. Oh, we have a Mark Grayson without the suit on. There we go. We have a nice Mark Grayson refractor there. And, of course, a Rex Explode. Of Explosion. All right. It was pretty sad how he went out, but, you know, of course, such a great character development. Everybody hated him at first, but he came around to the be a good guy in the end. Machine Head. Always had that weird voice to him. We have Duplicate, one of my favorite characters. She was awesome. And right behind him, oh, we have an Invincible of the Machine Head. Oh, it's more of a die cut card. Look at that. Pretty cool die cut card there. Not bad. And we have the Mauler Twins yet again. So not a bad card of Machine Head there. I would probably say one of the more annoying characters in the series with his auto-tune voice, but still a pretty cool card nonetheless. All right. Let's see what we have. Come on. Let's see what we have. Oh, look at that. We have a good old Donald Ferguson. Come on, Donald. Always reminded me of a King of the Hill character there, Ronald. All right. Creepy ass man. Samantha Wilkins. All right. Got a little bit of Eve there on the refractor. So we have even a Mark Grayson there with their regular selves, not their superhero selves. All right. What is our next relic going to be? Let me know what you think of the Invincible series, whether you're looking forward to it. Let me know in the comments. We have a nice Cecil. We have the Flexins. And we have another Dr. Seismic. This time he's actually performing some of his awesome abilities. Not gonna lie, that character definitely grew more powerful over the years, didn't he? Dr. Seismic was insane. At one point, he almost took them all down. Cool character development, though, for a villain. Keiju. All right, we have a Kill Cannon. Right behind him. All right, we have a Nolan Grayson. Just Nolan outside of his Omni-Man outfit. And this is going to be another Omni-Man. No, it's going to be a Monster Girl. Cool. Monster Girl. Pretty much the Incredible Hulk. Aging backwards. All right. We are just about halfway through this box right here. Again, leave a like on the comment. Leave a like and a comment on the video. Let me know what your favorite card out of these Invincibles would be. I love that. So far, I love that issue number 1 Invincible card. That's really, really cool. I'm loving that. The Flaxens. And we have an Omni-Man. Look at those eyes. That is so freaking cool. That is definitely the most terrifying he looked throughout the entire series. Oh, that's such a cool card of Nolan right there. All right, we have a Black Samson right behind him. I already have his card, but we are definitely holding this one right here. That Nolan card is insane. Omni-Man. Oh, man. Great, great, great character. I'll tell you what, though. I mean, I knew nothing about the actual series or the comic book. When I watched that first episode and he just destroyed the Guardians of the Galaxy, let me know what you think in the comments when you saw that, because I know everybody was probably just in a state of shock. Like, what the hell just happened? Did he just really kill the entire freaking cast? But that's a really cool card nonetheless, though, of Nolan. Love that. Love that. All right. When's our next relic coming? All right. Here we go. We have Darkwing, our first Darkwing card. Love Darkwing. Kind of like the Batman. We have a Shrinking Ray. Kick some ass. Right behind him, we have the robot. And we have a Caesar. All right. Caesar in action right there. Pretty cool card. Not bad at all. Gotta love ourselves a Caesar. Or sea salt. Not sure if y'all see the memes where he's calling for Cecil. Sounds like he's calling for sea salt. All right, so this is gonna be, we're gonna save this for last. That's gonna be our last relic card. So we'll definitely save that pack there for last. And we'll move on. Save the relic. We'll build some little bit of anticipation there. All right, we have Alan the Alien, another cool looking card there. I thought it was pretty thick there for a second. Alan the Alien, love that, played by Seth Rogen. Gotta love Seth Rogen. All right, cool duplicate card. Very cool duplicate card. Ooh, Invincible, young Invincible on the refractor. Very nice. Gotta love that. That's awesome. And then, of course, we have another Rex. Gotta love the Invincible, the young version. All right. Well, and we'll move it on. We've got a few packs left, and then we'll go ahead and reveal our last relic card. So we have Samantha Eve. We have a Cecil in charge of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians, oh man. Name is slipping my mind right now. The Guardians, I'll just call them. War Woman. And then we have the Immortal. First Immortal card, too. Gotta love Immortal. Feel for him, though, in that one episode when they went to the future. It's like, man, that guy must see all the trauma. All right. Let's see. We have Amanda, little monster girl. We're getting a little bit of a double refractor here. Shrinking Ray. Oh, this is going to be a die cut. It's a die cut sideways card. Let's take a look. What do we have here? Ooh, Omni-Man. That's cool. Let's go. We have an Omni-Man die cut card. That is lit. That's like the other one that I packed, but more of the die cut version. And then, of course, a Darkwing. Very cool. Guardians of the Globe. That's it. Not Guardians of the Galaxy. I like that Darkwing card, too. That's really, really cool. But you gotta love that Invincible Omni-Man die cut. That is really fun.